Hello, it's Mr. Blanks with another video, and today we'll be talking about the pure regionals that happened this past weekend. We'll be talking about top 8 decks at top, as well as break down what I believe is the best deck for Sacramento regionals coming this weekend. Plus, for anybody that's playing in cups or challenges, or mostly challenges this weekend, like I am, just going to discuss the top 8 decks, see what's the best deck to play, in my opinion. Of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, leave a comment down. What is your favorite deck to play? What's your favorite deck of all time? What deck are you playing right now? And we're gonna jump right into this. First deck we're gonna talk about is Grant Shen's top 8 Impal deck. And this is a simple deck, very simple structure of a deck. Some people like me, I played 3 best calibers, sometimes you prize one, you'll lose one off. Pokestop. How you have 2 super rods. You play 4 nest balls because you kind of do want to get that, uh, get the ball rolling. No pun intended. I've been playing 3 Pokestops in Cycling Road. I might take Cycling Road out, or I might go 3 Pokestops in Auto Zone. There's times where Auto Zone is just a little bit more clutch. I can get a fridge back. Like, say if I have Irida going second, I can go Irida, Chin Pal, plus if I have a Artisan, I can get whatever do for a frigid match and just get it rolling. Because a lot of times you want to get as many Pokemon down as possible. Like, honestly, I actually like this build. My main thing is how does this do if you don't have the Pokemon set up turn one? Because a lot of people say this is a very terrible matchup for Charizard. I was like, okay, I don't really see it. I see the power, but it's like Charizard can just once it gets set up, it can just consistently hit, and the minute you take 2 prize cards, I can just really hit knock you out. It's like, okay, what is the setup? Is it more of a if Chipao gets rolling, it loses, it wins, but leave that down in the comment section. I do believe Chip Powell's one of the better decks. It's a deck I like playing. I like playing at locals, so maybe a challenge. Like this is one of the decks I might consider for my challenge cutoff this week. Is between this and Charizard. As we let me know in the comment section, what do you think is a better deck to play? Next, we're gonna go to Carnivore, 7th place by Brett Thomason. Also top 8, coming all the way from Australia. Very simple list. Tor is the Tor's Worlds list. I like the Mute EX. Very, very clutch. This card right here makes the Giratina matchup like not existent because Giratina V-Star just gets blown up, lost impact with E. But it's good into a mirror match to a certain degree, but you can just play Zacian Mute EX. Good into Charizard. It's good into Charizard late game, like early game. That this card gets blown up. Either way, I definitely love this deck. I would consider this deck. I might give this deck another testing. Might, but I love Charizard too much. Charizard's just fun. Now we'll go to number 6. Lost Box Radiant Charizard. This is my least favorite version of Lost Box. I've tested it. It's brain power you need because you only play 5 energy. Oh my goodness. But it makes sense because you play Cranberries that don't require energy. Well, once you get 4 to loss on it, and you can easily get 4 to loss on with just Comfy. Comfy, go to Beach Court, put you out, energy. But I remember one time I was playing like water. I was playing one less Beach Court and a Jet Energy. Just to literally you go, have one active, get onto another one, that's 2. Retreat, that's 3. You have switch card, you go to 4, and then you have 4 to lost on turn one. It's just cram. You go first, you go second, you always get cram out easily. And it's just nuts. Very simple deck. The rated chart is a late game pressure. Most it only does 250. That's me your like. I like playing this in Charizard because the 250 plus a choice spell. I can one KO a Giratina and Arceus with ease. It's so disgusting. Either way, I do like this deck. You got the Spiritomb, of course, with a Mew matchup. It locks it down so hard. Articuno was a good tech. Like the Ditto is in there for if you have Comfy. Also, a lot of times if Ditto's in your hand and pass your turn one, you usually just lost vacuum it away. It's kind of like it's either a fifth Comfy or a fifth Battle VIP pass. In a way, I mean Battle VIP pass because it gets you a Comfy, but if it's in your hand, you can't and you don't want to, get rid of it, like discard it because you can't, just go off vacuum, you know, and then you just take whatever you get off the field. It's so cracked. Lucho, of course, makes sense. Horus, yep. Everything. His single heavy ball, two switches. They played 10 like switch cards. That is crazy, but it actually does work. It does work so much. Switch card escape rope is just you play 10. Like I might consider this. I might give this another run, but I'm not sure. Got number 5 deck, Jesse Parker. Of course, another top 8. This time, he just bad luck. He ran into his testing partner in fourth place. We're going to talk about that in 1 minute. But right on. Very simple. Uh, not much to it. Most decks are not playing the Zapdos EX, and I understand why. It requires you to play a couple extra cards. Kind of does make the deck a little slower. It's like if you want to play Zapdos EX, in my opinion, you got to take out. I would take out a Pass of the Peak or probably two, both each court, or maybe probably at least play two Pass of the Peak. Play a right, one less Raichu. And you gotta play Hawlucha. You gotta take out a Pass for a Hawlucha and a Raichu for a Zapdos. It works. I like the two R's though. Two R's deck is. I've always said two R's probably the best way to go. Press research because you just need to get cards going. Like already get to like sometimes get to a legend generator, the forest seal stone. And I've been considering should I just play only one forest seal stone or two? That's the real question. Like, why do you one or two? I might consider going back to one. A lot of times, once you force seal stone, you don't need the second one. The second one's just discard fodder. Like, and this is just a decks that play force seal stone. I might just consider that, but either way, Gravy Charm, of course, those 200 to 250s do matter, 270s do matter, 170 does matter. Sometimes the 210 does matter. Try like a one shot this. One shot this was a penalty ban. Either way, I do like this. I do believe in this deck. I it's like Chip Pal a little bit, but Chip Pal's more just okay. Can I get set up? Because both of these Chip Pal and Marina, the way Marina is I can set up with Taylor Muted. Can I get the energy on? Chip Pal is I can get the energy up. I can't get set up. The minute they get set up, oh my goodness, they get to going. Because once Mariah gets going, his interview is no longer like needed. How you kind of needed to get the energy out, but I'm working on building a chip out to try to it's a it's a build I'll call it turbo, but like it's turbo is I'll introduce it eventually, but yeah, it's a pretty good deck. As well, we're gonna jump on to JW Creewalls. The main difference is I think what he plays one Iono less plays the Mew. I believe that's the and okay, and I remember okay. AW plays Mew EX, two Beach Court. I know he plays one less Iono. I'm trying to remember what's the oh I remember what's the difference in the builds because not a Pokemon, just Mew EX, two Beach Courts. But these builds are very similar. I'm just trying to remember what's the difference. Okay, he plays. Yeah, JW plays one Iono, two beach courts. That's where you had to swap out Iono for Mew, two beach courts. What did he had? Um. Oh, okay. He doesn't have the escape ropes. Okay, that's. It took me a second. I'm out of it. Okay, he was. He was. Yeah, he didn't have the escape rope. Okay. Yeah, I like this build a little more. I like the Mew. I think the only thing with Mew is a lot of times it's just gonna sit here and bench, and it's gonna be a two prize liability playing against third decks because they boss it up. It's weak to dark. Charizard takes it out. Piranha can take it out. One shot's 180. You could take it out. I mean, BV Max, of course. It's just one of those. It's a great card, but it's one of those things where you think about it, it's like decks really do. But it's like this build did better than Jesse. That's why I want to say this is the better build, but sometimes Piranha comes out of luck. But either way, just let me know down in the comment section. What build do you think is better, Jesse Parker's or JW Creewall? Creewall. I'm saying, I'm saying, I'm saying Jesse's. I want to say JW, but Jesse's might be a little bit more consistent. But either way, just let me know in the comment section. This deck, I thought it was dead, but still alive. Mew VMAX. I call this Mew VMAX Control. Like, this is Mew VMAX Control. Or Mew DT Control. The reason why, because they got the grabbers now. They finally got a grabber. Literally, two cards. Just make the deck. Take out the feed energy. Even though I think the feed energy might be good as a one of, just in case. At Deluxe Ray. Let's say, but like by the time you dig for your whole deck, it just gets set up. It's like you just put pass, like pass plus grabber. Sometimes it just would need it. It's so annoying. Lux Ray, Cracked, Judge, Lost. It's just the petty even makes sense. It gets damaged. Just you could just push this away, put alt ball, discard it, get mute back. Yeah, I like this build. This build is the way this is the best way to defeat Charizard in my opinion because of how it is teched out. Teched out with the pass grabbers to grab the Charizard. Sometimes you gonna need two. Don't with them only playing two grabbers. Sometimes it don't even matter. Because if I have Pidgeot, you better get that blunt pass to the peak. Okay, you better hope I don't have Lost Vacuum or another stadium. Because yeah, either way, because the army just you the lost vacuum. Either way, it's one of those things where this this deck's gonna be a pain in the butt for Charizard players. If you're a Charizard player, be on the lookout for this. It's gonna be your worst nightmare. The Lux Ray can snipe a card out of attack. That's 30 days. Just snipe the order card out of the hand. Trader card. Oh goodness, that's so. Whew. Now we go to number two, Lost Box. Once again, Lost Box just winning. Even though this is the second place, Lost Box is not. I know people. I don't dislike this deck, but I do at times like don't want to play this deck because I want to beat it. This is a very simple Lost Box deck. You got the four switch cards, four skate ropes. Like usual. Got the Pokestops and like that card was just hit. One feature back. He was just hit three. I was like, it don't matter if you hit a Forest Hailstone because that's whatever. By the time you get to 10 in the loss though, your chorus becomes dead. So you go Cuffy, two Cuffies. I would go Pokestop, Lost Vacuum, it LVIP pass the head, vacuum that five, or that could be seven turn one. You can attack with Kratom. Energy on your Sableye, or probably put on your Dragonite. Right, it was just disgusting. I think my main issue with this deck a lot of times is that it takes so much brain power that if you're someone that like not a good decision maker under the pressure, I would recommend playing this deck past like a league challenge or a league cup. The more pressure, I think you're gonna start making mistakes unless you practice. You have to practice, and because like he has four super rods. I don't know if four super. Matter of fact, four super rods actually might be the wave. Might be the wave. Four super rod. Like Forest Yellowstone is like I don't know, but at the same time, because you go Lost Vacuum, whatever, whatever. That's two cards you lost. So yeah, this is definitely Turbo. Like Palpat, of course. Again, for me, I've always if I ever got a Palpat, it's always gonna be Palpat, Boss, Clara. Just, just so clutch. Now we're talking about the number one deck. This deck won back to back regionals. Two different people. This time, the number two. This was Jack Carter's build, and if I didn't say it, the Mew build was Rowan Stavinoff. The third place was Rowan Stavinoff. So it was the Turbo Mew. And number one is also Kyogre with the Pidgeot V and Zimazenta with Raven Long. Yeah, very simple deck. I would never play the Kyogre. Is to me is just so much setup. You gotta get to the end, and half the time, Kyogre is only in there to like scare your opponent. You're not. I never seen a Kyogre just go off. Actually, I played against an opponent who actually played it. He wasn't able to get it off correctly. I was like, oh okay, cool. Yeah, Kyogre's cool though. Javi here for Sealstone. It's only one prizer, and it has an ability that if it's okay, matter of fact, let me. Yeah, Pidgeot has the ability if you are able to, if it's not your bench, you could shuffle it and everything attached to it to the deck, and it's just so cracked, in my opinion. Other than that, basic was favorite two because being if he does representative for like if you one of your Pokemon gets knocked out, you can get right back. I'm not sure. Like this could be for the chip out build, but it's like honestly, just I have to get around chip out very easily. If they set two chip outs, Kyogre could just come and knock it out. Because your main thing is just put damage all over Stimuli. Because they don't play anything to protect it. It's like they have to use energy off just do the prize trade. Put Kramer in it, 110 stabilize, put 11 knockout, or you can put say like 7, 8, 7 put it in range of a knockout next turn. Just spread damage all over. And you can take 3 to 4 prize cards. But the main thing you gotta like with this deck in a Lost Zone deck, if you think your opponent's playing Roxanne, you have to play around it. So some people play around Roxanne. The biggest thing is I don't really care to play around Roxanne. If you have Roxanne, you have it. But at the same time, like I'm gonna spread damage enough where I can just take one big knockout, and that's the big thing with this deck. And yeah, it's crazy. And now I'm gonna make my prediction for Sacramento. The deck I think is going to win. I believe it's going to be a lost box. I part of me wants to say Chin Pao, but Chin Pao runs into some matchups, and Chin Pao is a lot tougher to play than people realize. Easy to build is a lot tougher to play. To me, it still comes down to Gardevoir. I think Gardevoir is just so consistent. Gardevoir, and it's going to be a lost box. It could be a Mew though. I can see Mew just catching up people off guard, but his power level is just so stagnant. If it runs into Charizard, it can have a bad day. But right up to me, the way I see it is there's gonna be at least one Marauder in the top eight. Chip Pal. It's either gonna be Chip Pal or Charizard gonna make a top eight. You make another top eight. It might be 2 to 3 lost box this time, or even in top eight. I would not be surprised if you win Sacramento. The biggest question, my thing, is will people adjust to playing against Mew? That's the real question. But let me know down in the comment section who you think is going to win Sacramento. My guess is Lost Box Turbo, but you know I definitely want to hear your comments or not hear comments, read your comments, hear thoughts about it. Thank you for watching. Mr. Blake for another video. Have a great day, everybody. Peace.